Hey guys, and welcome on in to another episode of Picks on Net, NHL Picks and Predictions. I'm your host, Terry Edelman at T Picks, ready to break down today's slate. And we've got quite a few games to go over today. So, of course, we'll get to that. Looking back at yesterday's slate, it was not a good one, unfortunately. My premium play on Caprotech was Colorado Avalanche, minus 1.5. And try as they might, they could not score on Peter Mrazek. Ended up losing 3-1 to the Blackhawks. Ovechkin anytime goal, Strome assist, and Jacob Chikrin point all lost. Unfortunately, it was the Pierre-Luc Dubois show. He got 2 points, including the game winner. So overall, 0-4 day yesterday. Adrian Kempe anytime goal obviously was a push, with the game being postponed due to the fire. So yesterday, unfortunately, an 0-4 day, and nobody to thank. Nobody to thank. So no thank you segment of the day because just nobody to thank after yesterday. But that's okay. I'm sure we'll have people to thank after today's show tomorrow. This is a nice slate of games. Yes, it is. Some really great spots to talk about. How are you, Terry? You are the man. Thank you, Begsy. I appreciate that. Not doing too bad. Obviously, would have rather a better day yesterday, but it's going to happen. Penguins not to blow a 3-1 lead today, plus 1200. Not to, eh? I don't know. So I don't know. Might need higher odds than that. No, I'm kidding. Let's get it today. That's the plan. Smash that like. Yes, thank you. Smash that like. Beautiful slate, fire. Those darn Avs. Yes, and we'll be talking about them. We'll be talking about the Avalanche here later on in the show. Colorado did not show up for the HL kid goalie and his NHL dude. I know, just like disrespectful. They were trying to score. They just couldn't, but no defense. Hello, Terry. Hey, Robert. How's it going? Which underdog money line should I take today? Rangers, Maple Leafs, or Sabers? That's very interesting. That is very interesting. Um, I would say one of the last two. I would look at the Leafs or the Sabres. Not ready to trust the Rangers yet, but thankfully just played Panthers to ball point and Panthers money line at an early price. There you go. Very nice. Florida puck line saved, cashed and saved the night. Very nice. Good to hear. But we're going to jump into today's slate because we got a bunch of games to go over, and we'll start with the first game, which is the Dallas Stars and the Philadelphia Flyers. Here in this one, Dallas minus 146, minus 155, or minus 162, sorry. Philadelphia plus 120 to plus 134, and 6.5s right across the board. It does look like Bet Rivers does have a 6, but everywhere else that I can see has a 6.5. Looking at goaltenders, let me refresh my screen for other games. This one here. Casey DeSmith confirmed for Dallas. So Jake Onger getting the night off. Samuel Urson, who's been out with injury, will be returning in the net in today's game. And when I look at this game here, um, from a side perspective, I just don't want to get involved here. Um, Not looking to really back Philadelphia here, but with Dallas at this price, it would have to be Dallas in regulation or Dallas money line as a parlay piece, which I'm just not really interested in here. Um, it's a player prop day for me here for the most part. I do have a three sides. Two are Coppertech exclusive plays. One I'll mention on the show when we get to that later. But looking at this game here, Jason Robertson really had a rough start this season and really just didn't look himself. But recently, he's been hot, as you can see, an assist in 4 of his last 5 and multiple points in 4 of his last 5 games. I went with Robertson assist plus 115, bet 365, a normal half unit play there. Just he's been consistent 4 of his last 5 games. I do like the Stars to put up some offense here against the Flyers. So I took Jason Robertson. And if you follow me on Twitter, I mentioned how I had a plus 1,000 player prop on today's slate, and it's right here in the first game. Give me Thomas Harley, anytime goal. He scored in back-to-back games. He's got a point in three of the last four. So really producing the offense recently for the Stars. And plus 1,000, I got him to score at FanDuel. So just great odds for a guy that's done it in back-to-back games here. We'll just see if that is still available. And no, oh no. So now it's plus 700 at FanDuel, plus 900 at 365. Or sorry, was it? Yeah, it was 365. I got it, not FanDuel. I'm sorry. But plus 900 now at Bet365. So fortunately, the plus 1,000 is gone. I did post it on Capertech. So those that follow me on Capertech, another reason to go follow me on Capertech. I do post free plays. Thomas Harley goal was one of them. So that plus 1,000, which was available earlier, now down to plus 900. But still, that's a ton of value for a guy who's really producing offensively, especially the last couple games for the Stars. Um, Darn the sports books. Excuse me. I wish they would put Noah Cates' point up. If Noah Cates' point prop was available, we would be cashing on a nightly basis, a plus money play. But they refuse to put his point prop available. It's only his goal prop, and he's really been assisting a lot recently. So Noah Cates stays up on the screen, a point 11 of his last 13, but we can't bet him. We can't bet him. Travis Konechny, anytime goal. He's scoring three of his last four games. Probably should be a play that I should be on, but ultimately decided to stay off. So Jason Robertson assist and Thomas Harley anytime goal for the big plus money here in this game. Brewski likes the Leafs. And yeah, they've been playing well. They've been playing well. Stars power play is garbage. All right, all right. Thomas Harley. Yes, Tommy. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Feel like Mishkov might score. He could be. I wouldn't be surprised if the Flyers won. Yeah, they could win. Robert, complete garbage without Pavelski and Sagan. Yeah, that's obviously two important pieces. And Sagan, hopefully, will be returning from injury at some point. Jamie Benn been clutch for me lately. Yeah, he got that goal. Got that goal. Just unfortunately, Johnston couldn't get a point for me. How dare you disrespect old Joe Pavelski? Well, I don't think there was any disrespect. He was saying that they're complete garbage without him. They wish they had him. Mishkov's due. Yep. Star 7-2-1 in the last 10. Yeah, so they're playing well. Plus 900 still excellent. I know, but I wish the plus that extra digit just looks really good, really good. So that's why I was hoping it would still be available. But Wyatt Johnston goal plus 160. Not a bad look, I guess. He really has been assisting more, but after no points in his last game, maybe he'll get in the offense here in this one. On to our second game, which I'll be pretty quick here with this one. Boston Bruins and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Boston plus 140 to plus 150. Tampa Bay minus 165 to minus 170. Sixes, there are some 5.5s available here in this game. And Vasilevsky confirmed for Tampa. Jeremy Swayman confirmed for Boston. And the Bruins were kind of struggling. They did the coaching change. They started to look good again for a bit. And now they've lost 5 consecutive games. So hasn't really gone all too well for Boston. Now, they did face Washington, the Rangers, but the Rangers have been struggling. Toronto, the Islanders in overtime, and then Edmonton. So there are some good teams there. And unfortunately for Boston, they've got Tampa Bay, then they've got Florida, and then they've got Tampa Bay again. So the next 3 games for Boston are not going to get any easier. The Tampa Bay Lightning did end their losing streak with a 3-2 win against Carolina. Ultimately, I'm passing in this game. Pasternak was absolutely on fire, and I said on the last show with Boston that my gut was just telling me not to get on Pasternak props. Well, he didn't get a point, and he only got one shot on goal. So he had an absolutely awful game. Thank you to my gut feeling telling me to stay off there because that was a good stay off. With the Tampa Bay Lightning right now, when it comes to who's producing, that top line. However, nobody's consistent enough in goals or assists for me to play it. Not going to same game parlay. Just going to stay off this game. Would not shock me to see this game end 2-1. Kind of like yesterday, and maybe none of the top players hit. This could be that weird game. So I'm going to stay off. Don't have to bet every game. Casey DeSmith in goal. So Travis Konechny anytime goal. Probably good luck. Forrester goal. I didn't bet him. No, I didn't bet him. Kind of cooled off the last couple of games, but uh, he has been playing well, so you could look at him. Stars power play is 16%. Yikes! Yikes! Is it that low? Wow. Dallas Philly over 6.5. Okay, okay. Pasternak always reliable except for the last game. Except for the last game. But now he's facing a divisional opponent. Obviously off an awful game, so he'll be looking to bounce back. Nick Paul plus 300. All right, all right. Bruins mom's trip, but can't back them. Tampa money line. That's a great way. I'm gonna pass. Pass. Big special teams advantage for Tampa. Yeah, no surprise there. Boston is the worst power play in the league. Wow, that's a bit surprising. Pasta has 14 in 21 games versus Vasi. Gensel 7 goals and 7 versus Corpusalo. 7 and 7 versus Swayman. Interesting. Wow, so Gensel handles either goalie. Swayman is confirmed, so that's interesting. That's interesting. Tampa puck line. If you had to bet it, I guess that would be the way to go. Hagel, 4-4 versus Swayman. So is that points or goals? Is that goals? Because wow. Hagel 1 point or Paul 1 point. There you go. Tampa team total over 3.5. Not an awful look. Boston power play 12. That's awful. Awful. Point, point, point. All right. Raymond likes point today. I wonder if the moms suck as much as their sons. Wow. Wow, Addison. Plus 130. Maybe the mom's trip is what will help them turn things around, but tough 3 game stretch too. That one game's at home though. Every time people bring up mom's trip, I want to channel my inner Corey. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hagel anytime goal, Paul anytime point, and it's goals. Wow, that's really good. That is really good then. Good numbers. And you mentioned Boquist yesterday, and he got there. He got there. I wish I would have bet him. Jonathan Davis is in the house, and Robert's laughing at King Boog's comments. Yes, pretty funny. But on to our next game. New Jersey Devils, New York Rangers here in this one. And going to be really quick with this game again. Rangers plus 135 to plus 140 home dogs, 6.5 right across the board here for the most part. And the Devils just ended their losing streak with a 3-2 win against Seattle. So kind of like Tampa Bay, New Jersey was on a losing streak. They got a 1-goal win in their last game. Now heading here to New York. The Rangers 2-1-1 in their last 4. So still 2 wins, 2 losses, but maybe starting to turn things around. 3 games in a row, very, very high scoring. 7-4, 6-2, and 5-4 for the Rangers. But Igor Shesterkin will be making his return here for the Devils. 4 straight games under 5.5. So the Devils continue, and as you can see on the screen, not to really get a whole lot of offense. Really, Jesper Bratt shouldn't even be on the sheet here. It should say nobody. Which if the Bratt doesn't get a point tonight, even if he does, most likely The next show will say nobody for the Devils. So the Devils got to get their offense going. For the Rangers, Philip Hedl is unfortunately hurt and not playing, so he won't be playing today. A lot of Rangers fans hate Mika Zibanejad, at least for how he's played this season. Well, over the last 4 games, he's the hottest player on the lineup. I know, shocking. And Alex Lafreniere, 4+ shots on goal, 4 or 5. Maybe look at Lafreniere shots, but you guys know how I feel about shots and goal props. I just stay away from them. So this game is another one where we're just going to pass. We're going to pass here in this one. Dun, 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 dun. Boston, Tampa, first period over 1.5. Goal in first 10. Systems play. Yeah, for the team getting shut out. Yeah, I can't get there. I can't get there. Whoa, LOL. King Boog, bah, ha, ha, ha. LMAO, that's one way to get released in Chicago. Oh my God. New Jersey versus New York Rangers, pass. Lean over. Great pass. Watch their second line crushes for the Devils. Possibly, yeah. Devils money line. There you go. Nason goal in honor of Matty Robb. He could score. He could score. Devils went down to SMG. They were looking for goals to steal. All right. All right. We'll continue on along to our next game, which I'm not passing on. Don't worry. Buffalo Sabres. I'm not going to pass every game. Buffalo Sabres, Ottawa Senators here in this game. Obviously, Atlantic divisional rivals battling it out here. Buffalo, plus 134 to plus 140. Road Dogs, Ottawa, minus 155 to minus 165. Sixes. DraftKings has a 5.5. PointsBet has a 5.5, depending on what you're looking at for this game. We'll take a look at goalies here. And back to the last game, Jacob Markstrom starting for the Devils against Shesterkin. Here in this one, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen likely for Buffalo. Anton Forsberg likely for Ottawa, and very similar numbers. Very similar. 3.05 goals against average for Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, 3.03 for Forsberg. 888 save percentage for Forsberg, 894 for Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. So both goalies giving up around 3 goals a game on the most part. And the total's at 6. So maybe we get some goals here. The issue, though, is that the Ottawa Senators offense has not really been consistent, really at all. Brady Tkachuk, the most hottest Ottawa Senators player recently. Jason Zucker, his kind of streak came to an end in the last game. Should probably go back to Zucker again today, but I'm not. Give me Rasmus Dahlin, over half an assist, which I got for plus 115. Dahlin, an assist in 6 of his last 7 games. He continues to produce for us. I'll take it at plus money. Dahlin assist. Peterka has been doing pretty well recently. I believe his point prop is not plus money, though, so I stayed off. And if you like Jason Zucker, you should like Tage Thompson as well. They both play on that top line together. Thompson a 0.67. So my play here, Rasmus Dahlin assist, and that's it. That's it for this one. Stop Geo coming in to say hi. How's it going? Sabres money line. Not a horrible look. JJ Peterka goal plus 275. I like it. Goal in first 10. Sounds good to me. Zucker goal plus 220 and Zucker goal. All right. So Tommy Bruschi both liking Zucker, which I don't blame you. Dahlin 2 points plus 380. All right. All right. Hopefully one of those are an assist and I'll be happy. Over 6. All right. Good luck. Got here late. Wishing all you good luck today. Any sides you like so far, Terry? Well, I have 2 sides and a total. One side and one total are CopperTech exclusive plays, and the other side I'm going to give out, but it's a little bit iffy now with some news. But we'll get to that game. Zucker, Tage and Tuck, and Peterka pairs. All right. Thompson and Tuck producing points. Yeah, for some reason I don't have Tuck on the sheet. I don't think he's been quite consistent enough to get on. So And then again, maybe there's no room for him really. So maybe that's it. But Shane Pinto goal, plus 325, says Robert. All right. Good luck. Good luck. But on to our next game, Edmonton Oilers and the Pittsburgh Penguins here for this one. Edmonton minus 208 to minus 230. Pittsburgh plus 185 to plus 192. Home dog, 6.5s right across the board here in this game. Let me get there. Edmonton has won 4 games in a row. Utah, Anaheim, Seattle, and Boston. And Pittsburgh's lost 4 games in a row. Detroit, Florida, Carolina, Columbus. 3 consecutive games where Pittsburgh has lost in extra time. Shootout loss against Florida, overtime loss against Carolina, shootout loss against Columbus. So Pittsburgh's been keeping games close, just not able to get wins. Edmonton won the first game of the season against Pittsburgh 4-0, and Edmonton's coming off a 4-0 win against Boston in their last game, so that's kind of interesting. Looking at this game here, Leon Draisaitl anytime goal. I'm not going back to him today. I saw a plus 115. I don't want to take a goal scoring prop at plus 115. It was the same deal with Rantanen yesterday, although he was minus 105, but still, there has to be value there or a really good reason for me to pull the trigger on it. And just no interest there with Draisaitl. I did take Michael Bunting over half a point here in this game, plus 115. A point in 6 of his last 7 games. He just needs a goal or an assist. It doesn't have to be a specific one. He's done it in 6 of his last 7 games. As you can see, the Penguins' power play right now, Bunting a power play 0.5-7, Crosby a power play 0.45. So good looks here on the power play. I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh prop and then kind of just see what happens here in this game. And hope that Pittsburgh can get some offense here against the Oilers in this one. Draisaitl anytime goal. All right. I just don't like the price, but we'll see. Over 6.5, minus 108. I could see that. Bunting, my boy. Yeah, he's been very consistent for the Penguins, so I like him. Oilers have absolutely dominated the Pens. All right. Oilers and Reg also sprinkle on the puck line. Good luck, Bruski. Good luck. Shane Pinto or Batherson goal? Neither for me. I don't like how Ottawa's offense has been. But I'll probably go Pinto because he's on that top line. I know Robert likes him in the chat. The Oilers have scored 4 more goals in 5 of the 7 wins versus Pittsburgh and have won all 7 games by 3 or more goals. There you go. So they have dominated Pittsburgh. Edmonton doesn't play well in Pittsburgh for some reason, but owns money line plus 180. Oilers money line minus 184. I think you're talking about. It's too long. Yeah, I agree. Raquel anytime goal plus 200, and might play Raquel anytime goal and Crosby assist. Yeah, Raquel's on the sheet. He hasn't been quite consistent enough, but I know he has been good at times. But we'll see if how he does here in this one. But on to our next game. And I have a full unit play here in this one. Full unit player prop, which is rare for me, but I've got one. Seattle Kraken and the Columbus Blue Jackets here in this game. Seattle minus 125 to minus 130. Columbus plus 105 to plus 110. I see 6.5s, I see 6s, and I even see a 5.5 a points bet. So books kind of all over the place here when it comes to the total in this one. Elvis Merzlikins is confirmed for Columbus. Nobody yet confirmed for Seattle. Joey Decord may be making his return to the lineup here in this game. We'll have to see. Looking at this one here, Vince Dunn assist. We're going right back to Vince Dunn here. Plus 130 for Dunn to get an assist. I really like that price here. Columbus has been a very high-scoring team, goals for and against, especially at home. They've been a high-scoring team. this year. So if Seattle's going to get in with the offense here, which I certainly believe they will, Vince Dunn should be a big part of it. So I'll take his assist prop at plus 130. And then my full unit player prop is Adam Fantilli, over half a point here. Fantilli is unfortunately with Sean Monahan being hurt. Fantilli is getting an opportunity on that top line for the Columbus Blue Jackets. And Cole Sillinger is a game time decision on that second line for Columbus. So Adam Fantilli might find his ice time pretty high in today's game. 3 consecutive games with a point, back-to-back games with a goal. I got Fantilli point for plus 132 at Bet365. Full unit play there for me. I love it. Obviously, he's playing with Voronkov and Marchenko, and we've talked about Voronkov and Marchenko for a while now. At least the last 11 games with Voronkov here, we've been talking about him, and even before then. So Fantilli getting a great opportunity between those guys. I got the point prop at plus 132 at Bet365. I know it's plus 105 at a lot of other spots. Regardless, I like it. I like it here. Full unit play, Adam Fantilli to get a point here in today's game. Zach Werenski, I'm not getting involved with him, but because I bet his shots and goal prop last game and he didn't get there, watch how many shots and goal he shoots tonight. I'm not going to obviously guarantee anything, but I will not be shocked to see Werenski get to 7, 8 shots here in this game because he didn't shoot the puck the last game, but not getting involved. So Vince Dunn assist, Adam Fantilli point here in this one. If you want to do Fantilli, Voronkov, Marchenko, same game parlay, I talked about that top line with Monahan, and it's cashed, and I won't be surprised if it cashes here again tonight with Fantilli in the middle. Marchenko goal. All right, all right. Marchenko / Voronkov. Not a bad look. Cale Makar goal today. Cale Makar is going for his 100th NHL goal, I believe. And of course he's going to get it against the Wild. Of course he's going to get it. But no, we'll see. We'll see. We'll talk about that game soon. Yo, Terry the Profit Man. Hi, Irish King. How's it going? Yeah, Fantilli point top line. Yes, I love it, Addison. That's why it's a full unit play for me today. Rensky is priced too high for me. I agree. Don't have to get involved with him. Pittsburgh money line. Oh, interesting. You're going with Pitt. Okay. And then Leafs money line. We'll be talking about the Leafs game next. Is Gord back? The Seattle money line prices shifted to favor Seattle from earlier this morning. It leans under 6.5. Joey Decord. Yeah, Joey Decord may be making his first start. Obviously, he's been injured for a while. So what are we going to get from him? Who knows? Yeah. The Seattle money line price could also be because of the injuries with Monahan and potentially Kent Johnson for Columbus down the middle. Almost want to take Dunn 2+ assists. Not a bad look. He's done it. He's done it. Is anyone on Buffalo tonight? No, but wouldn't be shocked to see them get the upset win here tonight. Voronkov, anytime assist. Okay. Get her done then, Hal. Yeah, get her done. Play Fantilli over half an assist plus 220. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. And obviously playing between Marchenko and Voronkov, two guys that love to score. But as you can see, Fantilli's been scoring too. So who knows who's going to get the offense there. Matthew Green currently trying to decide if I want Sabres or Leafs. So torn. Tough choice. Tough choice. Fantilli assist is plus 225. When I looked at this, I thought you said Fantilli's ass, and I was going to be like, whoa, Brewski, but no, you didn't, so you're good. Voronkov point is minus 142. Out of my price range, but good luck. Kako assist plus 230. All right. I know we got on the score sheet the last game, so good luck. I'm pretty sure it was the last game. But on to our next one here, Toronto Maple Leafs and the Carolina Hurricanes. Here in this one, the Leafs plus 140 to plus 155, road dogs. Carolina minus 168 to minus 185, home favorites, 5.5s, right across the board here in this one. And I don't really understand the price here in this game. Joseph Wall, likely for Toronto. Nobody yet confirmed here for Kochetkov. The Leafs have been winning games. Of course, this will be a bit of a tougher opponent here. The Canes at home. But the Canes haven't really been all that consistent lately here. Um, um, a win against Florida, then they got shut out against the Wild, a win against Pittsburgh, a 3-2 loss against Tampa. So Carolina has kind of been alternating wins, losses here. I could only look at Toronto at this price, and they are the hotter team. So if you were looking at a side, if you had to play a side here in this one, I'd be looking at the Leafs. The value is there. With the Hurricanes, the two most hottest consistent players are both third line guys, Jordan Stahl and Andrei Svechnikov. And to the Carolina Hurricanes, if you really view Andrei Svechnikov as a third line forward, feel free to give Bill Guerin a call. I would love to see Andrei Svechnikov come over to Minnesota. He would definitely be a first line player with Kaprizov. So um, Svechnikov has been hot recently. I know production hasn't really been there consistently this year. That's why he finds himself on the third line. But there is value with Stahl and Svechnikov there on that third line. For me, though, Matthew Nyes, anytime goal plus 400. We cashed on him in the last game. 3 consecutive games with a goal, multiple goals, or sorry, a hat trick, I believe, there in that one game. So he's been very consistent for the Leafs. Plus 400, anytime goal here in this game. I like him to continue to find the back of the net here in this game. Brewski calling Fantilli ass. Wow. Wow, Brewski. Svechnikov goal plus 200. Not a horrible look. Not a horrible look. Nature's plus 200. What happened to Natchez? Just completely fell off a cliff offensively. I haven't heard from him in a while. Too bad Carolina's forgotten how to score goals, but with Nick Robertson in the lineup for Toronto. All right, all right. And nice goal, plus 300. Shop around. They got plus 400, but yeah, plus 300 still good. 3-game goal streak. Plays with Matthews and Marner. So definitely a good look there for Nice. On to our next game here. Colorado Avalanche and the Minnesota Wild. Here in this game. Mackenzie Blackwood confirmed for the Avalanche. They saved him for tonight's game. And Phil Gustafson confirmed for the Wild. And this game is extremely interesting. So let me go to the odds here. Yes, okay. There are some of the movement I was expecting a little bit. Colorado, minus 134 to minus 152. The Wild, plus 110 to plus 126. Sixes, a couple 5.5s available here. I did lock in the Wild money line, plus 125 last night. This morning, it was around plus 105, plus 110. So money was coming in on the Wild, like I kind of expected it to, with how they've been playing. And now, unfortunately, Brock Faber, who I expected to miss tonight's game anyway, is out, but so is Jonas Brodin. Obviously, Jared Spurgeon is still out. So the Wild are without their top 3 defensemen by far in today's game, which is not going to help against this Avalanche team. I still like the Wild money line, though. What has the Wild been doing during their recent, since they've lost Kaprizov? Let's scroll down here. Bear with me. Since losing Kaprizov, the Wild have won 6 of their last 7 games. They were without Jake Middleton for a good portion of that time. They've been out Jared Spurgeon. They were without Joel Eriksson, but he's back. He's heating up. Um, the Wild during the 6-1 stretch, they beat teams like Dallas, Washington, and Carolina. So they're beating good opponents as the Avalanche are. However, um, Philip Gustafson, who had a rough game against St. Louis, got pulled. Marc Andre Fleury came in. Marc Andre Fleury is hurt. And the Wild's um, goalie, Dylan Ferguson, they just recently signed an emergency in case Fleury or Gus got hurt. Well, he got hurt in a game for Iowa, I believe, yesterday, or he got hurt in a game. So he's hurt. So if something happens with Philip Gustafson here, the Wild may have an emergency goalie in net. So caution. Obviously, I pulled the trigger on the Wild money line yesterday. It's locked and loaded. Nothing I can really do about it. I'm not going to cash out. I don't even think the option to cash out is available at that book that I did it at. I'm not sure. But I still, the Wild have been supposed to be losing since Kaprizov got hurt, and then not having their top D pair in Middleton and Spurgeon. The Wild were supposed to lose, but they've continued to find ways to win games. Colorado is on the second night of a back-to-back here. The Avalanche really pushed it to try to tie up that game or try to get some offense against the Blackhawks. Couldn't get there. Cale Makar off the sheet because he's kind of gone cold recently. So we'll see what happens with him. For me here in this game, Matt Boldy anytime goal, which I got at plus, bear with me, plus 180. Back-to-back games with a goal. Boldy starting to heat up, which is exactly what the Wild need. Is Boldy to heat up. Joel Eriksson anytime goal plus 230 on that as well. Points in 4 straight games, back-to-back games with a goal for Joel Eriksson as well, who is going to be really important for the Wild down the stretch if he can stay healthy. Yes, I have Eriksson to score 30 goals. Which with all the time he's missed isn't looking good. But if Eriksson can go on a streak, a nice long streak, maybe he can get there. But my other play, 3 goal scoring props. So half unit on Boldy, half unit on Eriksson, quarter unit on David Jiricek, who will be making his Wild debut. So with Jonas Brodin not playing, with Brock Faber not playing, David Jiricek is getting his opportunity here. He's publicly said that he believes he's an NHL player. He does not want to be in the AHL. That was part of the reason why he was traded from Columbus to Minnesota. He has not yet played an NHL game with the Wild. He's been in the AHL. Now, because of injuries, Jiricek is getting his opportunity. He's really going to get his opportunity here tonight. Plus 1,200. I got him to score. From Franco the Banker on Twitter. Obviously, give him a follow. He's been on the shows before. Got Jiricek plus 1,600 at Caesars to score a goal. Ton of value there. The kid obviously is going to want to play, is going to want to make a good first impression, and he's getting the opportunity here. So just a ton of value there. Whether you get plus 1,200, plus 1,600, I like it. David Jiricek to score, Eriksson to score, Boldy to score, and I'm sticking with Wild money line here. Everyone and their mother is going to expect the Avalanche to win this game, and that's what the Wild have done is kind of pull these upsets. So we'll see if they're able to do it here with a lot of defense injuries. Gustafson's going to have to play. If he doesn't, well, look at the over. Look at the over. If Nick Robertson slots back in, he has 2 goals in 2 games versus Kochetkov. Okay. Cale Makar goal plus 300. Speak it into existence. What, you want me to throw up on a live show? Luckily, my face is on the screen, so if I did throw up, you wouldn't see it, but you would hear it. And that's, yeah. Robertson is plus 600. Good value there. Good value. We'll see if he gets in. Terry just helped me decide between the Sabres and the Maple Leafs as my underdog play for today. Leafs it is. There you go. Wild have been getting it done through all sorts of adversity. Very true. They can come from behind when trailing. Very true. And that's why I still like the Wild money line today, even with all the injuries, because they've just been finding ways to win games. And they're going to need the offense to produce today, or a really good game from Gustafson. Who y'all three best money lines? Everyone throw your money lines you like in the chat today. Mostly just props for me. I like Ek to score, actually. He's been heating up. He's been heating up. The Wild's goaltending is the reason we are second in the Central. Yes. Phil Gustafson has been great all year. We'll see if he can be great tonight. Over 6, plus 101. All right, all right. Gustafson is 1-6 versus the Avs. Blackwood is 0-4 versus the Wild. Boldy, 2 goals in 2 games versus Blackwood. There we go. Okay, Boldy. I like it. And as you can see on the sheet as well, Boldy, at least 4 shots and goal in 5 consecutive games. That's what you want to see when you're betting someone to score. You want to see that they're getting a ton of shots, and Boldy has. Boldy has. If that many starting D-men are out, Leafs top power play looks decent. You mean Avs? Avs top power play? And yeah, I bet you there's not a lot of value there. Who's getting a hat trick tonight? Maine? D's. Robert. Hello. Why are the Leafs plus 146 dogs? No McCabe and an ineffective Nick Robertson in the bottom 6 versus a deeper Carolina team. Deeper Carolina team that we haven't really seen play that all that well recently. But Draisaitl, question mark. He should score, but not taking him. Maine wants to know people's money lines. Yes, Robert, Colorado versus Minnesota over 5.5 and over 6. I like it. I do think we get goals here. Unless Gustafson's a brick wall and unless the Avs offense plays like it kind of did yesterday. That goal. If you throw up, I'll throw up. Well, we don't have to see Makar score yet, so I'm good. What's Murat's Kusadonov's role on the team? Well, be a penalty killer and a bottom line player. Besides Caesar, what book has your check to score? Well, I got it at FanDuel. Your check to score. Just bear with me here. Whoa, now it's plus 1,000 at FanDuel. Plus 1,100 at BetMGM. It's still 1,600 at Caesars. I'm not sure if 365 has it. Depending on what books you guys have access to, your check goal may not be available at your book until later on in the night. So check before game time. Your book. Ryan Hartman goal? No. I bet Hartman because he hates Bennington, but otherwise, I'm gonna stay off his props unless he faces Bennington. Middlesack goal. He's from Eden Prairie, where I coach. All right, sounds good. On to our next game. We've got the Anaheim Ducks and the St. Louis Blues here in this game. Unlike some other games we talked about, we've got hot players all over the place here for both teams. We've got some consistent players recently. Anaheim plus 160 versus plus 175. St. Louis minus 190 to minus 210. 6s and 5.5s available here in this game. I took my shot with the Ducks in the last game. They didn't get the job done. They're big road dogs here against the Blues. There is value with the Ducks if you were going to look at a dog, and I think tonight might be a dog night here. The Ducks, even with that 3-2 overtime loss, they've still, bear with me, they're 4-1-1 in their last 6 games. And they've beat good teams like Tampa Bay, Winnipeg, New Jersey, and Edmonton. So they have some good wins in there. The way the Ducks are playing right now, I'd potentially look at the Ducks. The Blues, back-to-back 6-4 losses. 6-4 loss in Columbus, 6-4 loss in Minnesota. And now returning home here in this game. First, right off the bat, Jackson Lacombe, over half a point. He's got a point in 6 of his last 7 games. Not jumping off here. And I just realized that I forgot to put it on Capper Tech. So A good thing that I caught that. I'm going to have to add him. Jackson Lacombe point I got, I believe, at plus 145. I believe it was. Let's see what it's at now. Here. Jackson Lacombe point is plus 154 at FanDuel. Plus 145 is what I got it at Bet365. But if you have FanDuel, Jackson Lacombe point, plus 154. A point 6 of his last 7 games. You could go with the big plus money for him to score. I just took the point prop. The Blues have been involved in high scoring games, but they've been giving up goals as well. So Jackson Lacombe, over half a point. And then as well, Dylan Holloway, who I got for a point at minus 108 at FanDuel. All the other books had minus 125, minus 130. I believe it's like minus 112 now at FanDuel. So if you have access to FanDuel, Dylan Holloway point. 6 of his last 7 games, he's been very consistent for the Blues. That top line, Troy Terry, Ryan Strome, Frank Vetrano. I'm not getting involved. I'm assuming that, let's go back here. Troy Terry has not, there's nothing announced yet if he'll play or not tonight. So obviously that matters if you're looking at, because without him, that top line kind of disappeared from the lineup. So Jackson Lacombe and Dylan Holloway, both over half a point here for me in this game. Sad point. Okay. Sup, dudes? Hi, Olaf. Hopefully he gets it, or his, I will be his name. Okay. Leo Carlson plus 154 for a point. Troy Terry, 2 goals in 2 games versus offer. Hopefully he plays. Dylan Holloway point minus 124. Yeah, shop around if you get FanDuel, a better price there. But Troy Terry, new dad power. Hopefully he plays. Plus 6. He should play. I would assume he'd play. But then again, actually, yeah. So his wife was in labor. That's why he didn't play the other night. Did he make the trip to St. Louis? That's something to find out. If Troy Terry made the trip or not to St. Louis. But yes, if I was back in the Ducks money line, I would want him in the lineup. That's for sure. Kyrou, Buchnevich, or Thomas, anytime goal scorer. Lots of plus money there. The Dostal wall tonight. He definitely can. He definitely can. Sometimes he can definitely be a wall. But let's go and see. He's not confirmed. Joel Hofer is confirmed here in this game. Nikita Nesterenko for Anaheim has 2 career goals, and both against the Blues. Interesting. I don't think Troy Terry would travel. Yes, that's what I'm thinking too. Is that he's probably not playing. Do we have confirmation of the berth? For no. Blues puck line. We'll see. We will see. But final game of the night: the New York Islanders and the Vegas Golden Knights. Here in this one, no confirmed goalies for this game, which isn't a surprise with it being the late game. Islanders plus 142 to plus 150. Vegas minus 164 to minus 180. Sixes, there are some 6.5s available here in this game. And I'm going to pass on this one. Mark Stone, 3 consecutive games with a goal. I was looking at taking his goal prop, but he's always been an assist guy. And just, I get it. He scored in 3 games in a row, but I just know that if I take Stone to score, that he'll get 2 assists tonight. So I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Victor Olofsson, 3 shots and goal in 3 of his last 4. Eichel's got an assist in 8 of his last 10. Dobson, Pelech, the only players consistent for the Islanders, both defensemen. So the Islanders aren't getting a lot of offense from their forwards right now. Here in this one, Vegas has won games by margin recently. Let me bring it up here quickly. I just know because I bet on them San Jose because they've been covering the puck line a lot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 consecutive games that Vegas has won. They have won by multiple goals. So, do the Thailanders come to play and get this game to overtime? We'll have to see. But ultimately, I'm passing this game. Not one of my favorite uh, games. But people disagree with me. Whoa. Brewski's favorite play of the day is Vegas puck line. Bagsy, Vegas puck line. They're 8-1 in the last 9. Yes, they are winning games by 2. Mark Stone is tearing things up. He is. Vegas puck line. Vegas puck line. I forgot about this too. The Islanders' penalty kill is really bad. So, power play points for Vegas. A good luck. And you like the team total over 3.5. Can't talk you off that. Olafson goal. All right, all right. Bo Horvat, anytime goal, 10 goals in 18 games versus Vegas. All right, awesome. So maybe we see Horvat. And he was that one game against the Leafs a couple games ago that I watched. He was noticeable, Bo Horvat. He just couldn't find the back of the net. So see if he gets the job done tonight. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Hit the like button if you enjoyed today's show. Appreciate all the support. Capertech, I've got a side and a total for today, and I've got 3 NFL full unit plays for Saturday / Sunday. The one is a parlay, which has games for both days. But go and follow me on Capertech. Even if you don't want to buy premium plays, that's fine. Follow me there for free plays because lines do move, and then you'll get plays as soon as I lock them in over on Capertech. Go right back to the chat here before we finish the show off. Sprong is dead in the water. He's a pure goal shooter and goal scorer. Didn't produce in Detroit. And he needs a reboot. Yeah, he was good with I don't know. He just finds himself at the bottom of lineups. Eichel point, Stone Point, Vegas money line plus 154. Interesting. I was looking at Eichel and Stone Point, but it was out of my price range. So throw Vegas in there, and it's nice plus money. Vegas has won 16 of this last 17 games at home in regulation. Wow. Theodore assist. All right. Anders Lee goal. All right. Theodore has 2 goals in 2 games for Sorokin. Interesting. Probably get some nice plus money on his goal scoring prop. Hannafin assists plus 175. And Hurdle has 3 goals in 4 games versus Sorokin. I love these stats, Jonathan. I love these stats that you have. Absolutely love them. But that's today's show. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow for another episode. Picks on Net, NHL picks and predictions. Best of luck tonight, everyone, and we'll see you on tomorrow's show.